Good evening, and thank you for being here tonight. We would like to discuss with you ways of helping your child adjust to a new school. Our presentation is we're going to be discussing ways to help with this transition for you and your child. We're going to try to talk about how it can make things easier. First thing that we say is change can be difficult. We all know that. Whatever profession you're in, change is always difficult. So we're going to talk about different instances that could occur that can cause a child to have to attend a different school. First one is your family moved to a new neighborhood. Another one is you relocated for a job opportunity. You moved closer to a family member to help out with your family. Or your child had to move in with relatives to live with them. Or your child is just starting a new school in your district. Okay? These may be tough on your child. Okay? And they're tough on yourselves as an adult also, but they're also tough on your child. So we're going to try to have some tips here to help assist you.
No matter the reason for the move, the best way to help your child is by maintaining a positive attitude. Children feed off the way their parents respond. So if you maintain a positive and stress the benefits for your child, then your child is going to understand that as well, and it's going to reduce their anxiety. So just a couple of tips leading up to the start of school. So even before school starts, this could be when you're looking at neighborhoods, when you're looking at school districts, include your kids in part of that process as much as possible. Obviously, this is ultimately the parent's decision, but if there's any sort of choice that we can give into your children, make them part of it so that they claim ownership. Also, allow your kids to tour the school beforehand. You don't want your child to start the first day and not know where the bathroom is, not know where the cafeteria is. So make sure that your child goes in way before the first day of school, and it takes a tour. Also, another thing that you can do together with your child to ease the anxiety is to read the school handbook and look at the website together. This will familiarize both of you with what our school has to offer so that there's not as much anxiety about the unknown. Additionally, allow your child to ask questions. We know as adults that if we don't know about something, then we're scared of it. So too with your child. So make your child feel comfortable. Again, the way that you as a parent react to it is the way your child is going to react to it as well. And introduce your child to community events. In our school, we have a buddy system. Your child will be assigned to a buddy so that when they go to the first day of school, they'll have a familiar face. But not just that, take your child to the local playground, to the library, sign up for summer camp so that your child knows some of the children the first day of school. And again, keep a positive focus and frame this experience in a way of another first experience that your child may have had. Maybe your child went to a friend's house for the first time or started the first day of kindergarten. Kind of talk about those feelings. Again, make this an open discussion, an open conversation so that your child is not scared.
Another area to look at is the day before school. Take a trial run. If your child will be riding the bus, show your child where the bus stop is. Or if your child will be walking, map out the safest route to school. Avoid vacant lots and places where there aren't a lot of people. Stock up on supplies. The basic supplies, pencils, notebooks, erasers. If your child is younger, maybe crayons or colored pencils. When you prepare the night before, you should lay out clothes for your child and assemble any supplies your child may need for the next day. Pack the book bag, have it all ready. And most importantly, get a good night's rest, both of you. On the first day of school, you want to feed your child a wholesome breakfast. In other words, a balanced meal that includes proteins, whole grains, fruit, milk. Pack your child a healthy lunch. Escort your child to school. So if your child will be riding the bus, take your child to the bus stop. Wait for the bus to arrive. Or if you are able to drive your child to school, you may do that as well. Introduce you and your child to the teacher if you're able to drive your child to the school. Walk in, introduce yourself to the principal, the school secretaries. Allow your child to become familiar with the main area when coming into the school. You also want to make sure you set a time to help the child adjust. In other words, 5 to 10 minutes allow for in your schedule to have that special chatting, bonding, communication before your child goes on throughout the school day. Do not prolong the goodbye. Say your I love yous, give your hugs and kisses, and say goodbye, and wish them well and a wonderful day at school. And you can also allow your child to bring an age-appropriate comfort item, such as a picture from a family vacation that you took over the summer that was special to them.
At the end of the first day, there may be difficulties your child has experienced during class or during the school time, so be ready for them. Expect challenges and be understanding. Give your child time to reflect on their first day. Ask them what happened. They'll give them time to talk with you. Remain positive. Coach your child. Don't be negative. Also, what you need to do is have your child identify 3 positive points of the day. What happened that was good? What happened that they think went well? Then what you would like to do is complete homework with your child. Set that bonding time with them.
The first few weeks of school, don't expect that everything will just be normal right away. Be sensitive as they settle in. We know as adults that it takes time for the dust to settle, and so too with your children. But stick to your routine. It's very important. Your child may one day want to stay home from school because perhaps they're still nervous. You should try to, as much as possible, encourage them to go to school every day and have an important routine of a routine bedtime and morning. Again, socialize with community members. The more that they feel comfortable with the kids at school, the more that they'll feel comfortable going to school the next day. And any possibility to volunteer at school, book fairs or meet the teacher night, be involved with your child at school so that your child understands that this decision to move him or her to the new school is part of a family decision and that everybody's in it together.
And remember, most importantly, we are here to help. Please feel free to contact your child's teacher, myself, or any other individuals here at the school when you have questions or concerns, or would just like to talk about whatever's going on in the classroom. We are here to work with you in order to make your family's experience here successful. Thank you.